literally just thrown away the evidence because I don't want to get caught with his murder. Which one should I put it? Regular trash? No, recycling. Thank you. You guys hear the crows speaking already. Thank you, Mother Nature. Something's telling me to be a nice individual. And other thing is telling me to set all these garments on fire. Mirror, mirror, on the wall, who's the baddest bitch of the month? Me. Thank you, mirror. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Revelation 11:27, my YouTube channel, where we speak the truth and nothing but the truth. And where you could be yourself. Because why wouldn't you want to be yourself, right? In a world full of fakes. And those fake people are literally the people that are calling other people fake. Like, girl, how are you fake? And then you're sitting there calling someone else fake. Or criticizing someone else about talents that you don't even have. What do you do? Other than working a job that you probably don't even like. Proving yourself to society about a personality that you're not. That is why I say being yourself, being your true authentic self is so easy. It's so confirmation. It is what everyone's supposed to do. But people don't like to listen to God. People don't like to listen to God, even though they say that they do, because if they were listening to God, they wouldn't be judging anyone. They would be focused on their life. And if everyone was to focus on their life, everyone would need to do what they need to do to be on the right path. And there would be no hating or judging or jealousy. But these people will never comprehend that. And so karma hits, right? And karma always hits. And you never know the exact time it hits. But when it does hit, it hits. And we can see that by what's going on with my family. can see that physically by their illnesses, by their diseases, by their lack of love, lack of peace, lack of money, because that's what they wanted from me. So that is why they are getting what they deserve, because they messed. But not only someone who hasn't done anything to anyone, but someone, the spiritual ranking like me. Girl, that's why you're getting what you're getting. So before you gather up that energy to start talking about people or gossiping about people, right? Try and look at yourself in the mirror. Because the mirror really will tell you. All I see in the mirror is a beautiful heart. Because that's what I have. Even though my family and all these karmic people try to make other people think otherwise. But it's okay. That is why karma is hitting them the way that it is. Calling in our angels, our ancestors, spirit guides, Mother Nature, the Galactic Federation, for all the extra dimensional help. And God is always with us. So are all of the spiritual team. But you're probably wondering, well, if they're always with us, why do we have to call them? Because you could be next to somebody and they could be like, not sleeping, but like dozing off because everything's fine. So when you awaken them like this, like wake up. Wake up, spiritual world. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. And if you're not, figure out why. Why isn't it? Why aren't you having a good day? What are you thinking about that's making you not have a good day? Because really, it just has to do with your thoughts. You're not controlling your thoughts, and that is an insult to your higher self. Because when you really sit back and reflect on why it is that you may think that you're not having a good day, you will realize that really, affirmation with the thunder, that really is just distorted thoughts. And I don't mean that in any bad way, no. You, as a human, should control that. And how do you control that? Through meditation. But people are not willing to listen to that. But hey, I'm not here to force people to do anything. I'm just here to make people realize things. What do we need to see, Spirit? What else do you guys know? King of Earth. So you're someone who's successful in whatever it is that you do, whatever line of business. Someone who's grounded, right? Got a guy here with a tree. And the energy from a tree. Someone who's generous. Maybe you like to share what you have with others, and that is beautiful. That is amazing. And it doesn't necessarily mean money. No, you can share your love. You can share your time. You can share your energy. All that is valuable. And whoever doesn't appreciate that can go. And maybe you want to share. You want to share. Confirmation with the bird. The Two of Water, the Two of Cups. Maybe after working so much and not thinking about love or not thinking about ever dating again, maybe you are thinking about that. And you want to be generous with somebody and you want to be successful with somebody. And not just anybody, right? A partnership, a union, a commitment. Where both of you guys are aligned, right? Or both of you guys are interconnected. Confirmation with the birds. Thank you, Mother Nature. You're ready for this fire in the beginning, right? That excites you. And this is giving me like a reconciliation. Maybe after some time of you guys not seeing each other. So maybe you know this person. Maybe you don't, but whatever. But it looks like this is exactly what you want, what you're thinking, right? And that's good. It's good to want to spend and share your life with someone who's made for you and you're made for them. For someone that confirmation that makes you laugh. The bird is laughing. Thank you. Thank you, God. That is beautiful, right? Because a lot of people, first off, you should not be getting any relationship advice from people that can't be in relationships. And most people that tell you, oh, don't be with this person, or what successful relationships have they had? And even if that person is older, and they may seem like they are, because they are married and they have all this, no. Like I said before, people are 50, 60, 70 years old, married. They are unhappy. So you should never be listening to relationship advice from people that are obviously showing that they have never had a successful relationship. Nor should you listen to relationship advice from anyone, really. You should be able to, sit back, reflect, meditate. And I know people don't like when I say that, but that is the truth. Meditate. It's hard getting there, but come on. That is what makes an individual strong. What else do we gotta see? Oh, did you guys see how that just spare was like? Here. Yeah. So you're also someone who's probably very action oriented. You see the guy, the knight on the horse here. He's ready. Right? He's ready to go after this that he wants. Or she, remember, energy is fluid. Take it as it resonates, right? Take whatever resonates from the readings, incorporate it in your life, and let go of what doesn't. There's a lot to learn. You should from everyone, really. Yeah. Whoa. Maybe the actions. Yeah, you see the smoke coming out. It's like someone here was attempting to be deceitful against someone who is kind, loving, warming. See the guy trying to like steal the swords. That is deceitful behavior. And trying to get away with it. Look, so fast and quick to try and be deceitful. To be deceitful towards me, someone, confirmation. Someone who hasn't done anything to anyone. Someone who's innocent. Someone who just focuses on what it is that they need to focus on. Or maybe they were being deceitful towards you. Trying to get away with whatever it was. Theft. Murder. And I swear, it may seem like I'm acting, but this is me. My mother literally planned my murder. Many other things. Right? What else do we gotta know about this energy spirit? Yeah. Come on. These people, whoever this sneaky person was trying to be deceitful, right? Trying to get away with their plan. Maybe they're organized crime against me. They were creating so much confusion with the 7 of Cups here. See the guy here and see all these cups. It's like, he doesn't know what to choose. He's confused. He's confused because this deceitful energy has been putting in thoughts in people's minds about me, about my true persona, about my personality, that are not true, that are false. And you see how sneaky he is, putting those thoughts and swords on people's minds. Even on people that have never met me in their life. So when they do meet me, they have like a completely different thought about me, or so that they could judge me right away. That is what all this confusion does. That is what confusion does to this world. That is why confusion is the devil. And that is why I say, if you're ever in doubt, right, and the answer doesn't fall at a solid yes, the answer is always no. Like, don't let people confuse you. Like, don't let people brainwash you. You see how evil and malicious these people are. And just how I had these people in my life, because I no longer do, right? Because I'm so good at cutting people, places, and things off. Just how I had these people in my life. You probably have those people in your life, creating this confusion about whatever it is. Maybe about the way that you see someone. Maybe about the way that you, about the route that you should take. Maybe you have people forcing you to choose a certain career. Be a doctor. No, you can't be a singer. You can't be an artist. You have to be a lawyer. A lawyer, no, confusion, right? And this can go in many different parts. Don't date her. Don't date him. Date this girl. She has this degree. Confusion. The devil. And this confusion was against someone else. What else do we gotta see, Spirit? What else we gotta know? That's why when people tell you shit about other people, you should be that judge of character. Right? You should never let other people's thoughts influence the way you see someone, especially when you've never even met that person before. Confirmation. What else we gotta know about this energy spirit? What else we gotta see? Okay. Yeah. Four of Wands reversed, meaning that there is no celebration for these deceitful people. They didn't get their way. See how it's like this? If it was in upright, it's a time of celebration. But no, these people are not celebrating. These people were all talk and no action. With the Page of Sword here, the sword is the mind. So the sword is twisted. Come on, you're distorted. Your brain is fucked up. And you know it's fucked up, and you continue to create lies. Like my family and everyone involved in this. But look, you continue not only to create lies, but to create illusions. To confuse people. That is why it's so important to get the fuck away from these people, guys. Like, if you have this type of energy around you, yeah, they will always backstab you. They will always steal your money. They will always steal your time and energy. Whether it's a person, a job, a city, you get what I'm trying to say. And there, you will never be able to celebrate either. God is not going to bless you with anything good if you're surrounded with these people. It is part of your journey to awaken to that and to walk away from them so you could really get on your destiny and really receive the blessings that God has in store for you. If not, you will not receive it. This card is in reverse. And these people are also in reverse because everything that comes out of their mouth is just shit. Meaning that they're not speaking the truth. They haven't been speaking the truth. information. What else? We got no spare. Look, you see how black my smoke is coming out? Look. And I think I've said this before, right? These people will not, the only way for these people to be stopped, right? Yeah, I literally said it. The only way these people will ever stop is to be stopped. And they are. Thanks to the Galactic Federation, right? These people think they're more powerful than God, and they don't know that. When there's people that actually do more in this 3D life, more like an organized crime, and use people from the justice system, corrupt lawyers and corrupt judges and corrupt police officers and corrupt FBI agents. That's why we need higher forces, so we get the extra dimensional beings, right? And people don't want to believe it until they're suffering the consequences. But look, we got the Seven of Swords twice. 2 different decks. Now you tell me. Tell me these people are really not the thieves. If you felt any confusion from anyone, that's them. Because if you've ever spoken to me, I mean, I know I speak a lot and I speak fast, but there's never any confusion with me, ever. And when I do speak, I speak clear. And my story, if I'm saying a story, will always be the same, because that is the truth, and that is what happens when you speak the truth. So these people thought that they were going to continue, look, double Seven of Swords, to continue with this deceitful behavior. They were so fired up. But they're paged for a reason, because they don't have any experience in spirituality. They don't have any experience in whatever it is that they do. And yet they still have the audacity to have a nasty mouth when referring themselves to someone else. To someone else that probably doesn't even know them, like me, right? People talk shit about me all the time, and I don't even know any of these people. No one has talked shit to me in front of my face. Let me tell you guys that. Nor have I seen any of the shit that any of these dumbass people have talked about. Nor do I watch the news. Nor am I on social media all day like people think. No, I go there and I post my shit and I leave. Look, so you're the emperor, right? What about the emperor spirit? Yes, you were literally 5 of Swords. Come on, 5 of Swords 2. You've literally had all of these people in your life being sneaky, being deceptive, stealing your time, stealing your energy, making you think that you were going to go far with them, right? That you were going to be able to make money with them, with the Page of Pentacles here, right? They probably sold you a dream. They were probably like, yo, if we start this business idea, if we do this, if we do that, we're gonna go viral. You're gonna make a lot of money. But no, they don't have any experience. We got like 3 pages here, man. But that was the tower, right? That was the change that had to happen. For all of this confusion to clear, and for you to be able to see who these individuals really are in your life. And remember, the towers are inevitable. No one can stop them. And the towers are meant to fall because they have been built on false foundations. A business was built on lies. A relationship was built on lies. And it will just continue to build on lies because the foundation of it was false. So God will allow you. Go, continue to lie. Continue to build whatever it is that you're trying to build on lies. And eventually that tower is going to get so heavy that boom, it's going to crumble. That is why it's inevitable. And it must happen. Because these people are not going to stop lying. They're going to continue to build with their lies, with their confusion, with their confusion about someone else that doesn't even give a fuck about them. Like me. And look, when the tower falls, when all the lies disappear, when the dust settles, the sun comes out. The truth has illuminated all of the lies. I've been exposing all of the lies. I've literally even solved like 5 FBI crimes that I haven't even gotten paid for, but that's another story, right? All the lies that these people have been saying for years, me being unaware, just boom, look, dead. The sun has illuminated all of this confusion. 7 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Energy does not lie, my friend. So, you have clarity now, right? You have clarity about who was really creating all of this confusion about me, about what I do. And everyone in the community sees this person now for who they are. A nasty, bitter, malicious individual Ten of Swords by the truth. By me, a dragonfly, literally passing by here. Thank you, Mother Nature. Thank you, Spirit. That is why I say when you speak the truth, guys, you never have to worry about lying. You never have to worry about being found out because you've been staying authentic. You've been speaking the truth. And when you speak the truth, when you're on God's side, come on, you get vitality. You barely get sick. While these people stay sick. Your skin glows, right? Your body. You treat your body like a temple. Because your body is a temple. And it's only those that don't look at their body as a temple that don't treat their body as a temple. If you get what I mean. So they allow for their body to be disrespected in many ways. Verbally, physically, emotionally. But that's a different topic, right? So this whole situation, out of this confusion that has been illuminated by the sun, it's happening now in the present, right? People are noticing the severe lies that were being created. People are noticing everything that I've literally had to deal with. And I'm not asking for any, no, because thank God that I am here. But people are noticing what the fuck I've been literally dealing with for the last. People are noticing the liars. People are noticing the confusion. People are noticing a lot. Especially people are noticing this type of behavior, this sneaky, deceptive behavior about people who they probably never thought would do that. But when you realize, that's what God wants you to do, realize things. That's what I want you to do, realize things. I don't force people to do anything. No. Mirror, mirror on the wall. And that's what these people were trying to do, right? Glamour spells. These people literally look at themselves in the mirror and speak to themselves like they will literally picture you, right? Envision you, your face, your body, as they're speaking to themselves in the mirror, and will literally speak out what they want you to think of them. And those are glamour spells, right? When you look at someone who's really nasty and bitter and malicious as beautiful when they're not. Because their actions are not beautiful. Their actions towards you, towards everyone, are nasty and bitter like them. But they do that. They play with the mirror. They think they're more powerful than God. They play with the moon. But they've never met someone like me who plays with the moon and the sun. Yeah, they all thought that no one was watching, right? But God was watching. If God wasn't watching, how would you think that I know everything that I know? I think that explains it, right? That's crazy. Well, I'm just glad that we can see like these individuals for truly who they are. And you can see me for true. I mean, not that I care for people to see me. Like, I'll always be me, but I'm glad that people can see that with their own eyes by themselves. And if you can't see that, girl, you need to go to the eye doctor, literally. What else do we gotta know about this film? Oh. Okay. Speak up. Speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? What are you not saying? What feelings are you not communicating? These people love to work on the throat chakra to close that for you, right? It's like you want to say all these things. Maybe to someone. Maybe you want to, but you can't say it because you can't find the words to communicate those feelings. You want to say something because you may feel disrespected, but you can't because you can't find the words. That is a throat chakra blockage. And as crazy as it sounds, these people literally spend time and energy concentrating on you and your throat chakra to block that. But there's a lot of throat chakra meditations and frequencies. You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. So what are you saying that you're not? So what do you need to say that you're not saying? Are you not sticking up for yourself when you need to? Because you don't have to be disrespectful when you're sticking up for yourself. Confirmation with the black smoke. Are you not saying something because you're scared of what the other person is going to say? No, you have fear. So now that is another thing that you have to overcome. Speaking up and fear? No, come on. I'm telling you guys this because I care. Whatever it is, you need to say it so you can feel better and not really hold those feelings inside. Hold those words, because that, like I always say, whatever emotions you're not letting out, that will pile up in your emotional body and it will trickle down to your mental. Once it hits your mental, then it'll hit your physical. So we have to be cautious because we can avoid all of these mental diseases, all of these anxiety, all of this depression. If we were to really just sit back and meditate. All right, guys. I'll see you guys next time.